Good morning. This is Joanne in Colorado. Oh, I have still seen a hummingbird this morning. I don't know how many we have. Yesterday I saw 3 or 4 or 5. Anyway, it's tough to tell. Sometimes there's 2 that are flying together and 3 that are chasing each other, and you can tell that there's all 5 of them. But anyway, with all the flowers around, they're kind of separated and enjoying the flowers and the weather. And anyway, I was watering this morning, and a little hummer came up, flew up by my hands, and then another one flew up over here right in front of me with the flowers. Kind of waiting for him to come back. I know it's round in the yard. Trying to photograph some other birds and bird baths at the same time. And anyway, it's a nice fall day. Still getting up into the 90s here. They shut off our cooler. It was just a swamp cooler for the house, but my poor son, he works nights and has to sleep in the house in the day, and has not been able to cool off enough to get much sleep. So it's either invent a swamp cooler upstairs or try to figure out a way to get it cooler at night. So I am enjoying the weather in the one shady spot. I haven't been photographing a lot in the morning because our chairs have been in full sun and the sun's been in our eyes because of the fall shift. The sun comes up in a different place, and I trimmed those trees back so far to get the disease out of them that they don't provide a lot of shade anymore. So my favorite chair over there is in the sun, and it's about 90 degrees sitting in the sun first thing in the morning. And I really enjoyed sitting in the shade and seeing the sun on the flowers. Now it seems like the sun is on us and the shade is on the flowers because of the house there and stuff until it gets much further up in the sky. So my apologies. I do have some short clips that I've been able to get, but it's really difficult to photograph with the sun glaring in your eyes and the hummingbirds in the shade. But we have had hummingbirds, and they even took some baths over here in this bird bath, but there were so many plants in front of it I couldn't get I couldn't see through it with the camera, so I trimmed it back so that I could see them now if they get in there. Trim the plants out of the way. So anyway, have a great day, and I will try to get some photos and videos, and if not, I will make a video of a bunch of the short clips I was able to get with fewer hummingbirds. They're not just in the flowers non-stop, so at least not right in front of me non-stop, so it has made it harder to get a longer video. So my apology, but hopefully I can remedy that in a creative way. So have a great day, and I will be working on trying to get some videos of my last hummingbirds. I am not sure if it's an Allen's hummingbird or I don't know, it doesn't look like a Rufus. Anyways, my little male hasn't quite developed all of his colors on his throat yet, but he has what looks like bright pink a few bright pink feathers all in a row, right in a little circle anyways on his throat, that I saw this morning when he was just sitting there and they hanging in the air looking at me. They do that when they come. I'm hoping he's not saying goodbye, but it is sweet of them. They do seem to do that before they leave, and when they come find me and kind of hover right in front of my face and hang for a few seconds before they take off. So this little one, actually both of them that I've seen this morning, did that. Hung out right beside me, in front of me, so just look at me and then go about their eating. So I hope they'll be around a little longer. We're supposed to still have really nice warm weather. Something that is still all around everywhere. I don't know if you can see all the bees. Man, it was just humming out here the last few days. Everywhere I went, I could hear bees just bzzz. Anyways, for the people who say they have no pollinators and there's no bees anymore, I still have some. Probably because my neighbor keeps bringing them and more hives and more hives. But regardless, we have lots of bees. And they are happy for lots of flowers. So until next time, have a great day. And thanks for taking the time to check in with us. By the way, for those that know, my husband finally had the dentist give him some teeth after a year and a half. And I think he's able to eat food with them. He's learning. It was a long time to be without teeth and then try to use them. So, it was a trucking accident. So, thanks for praying for him. And, yeah, now they're working on the can he go back to work deal. So, still has a lot of limitations, so we're figuring that out, which has also taken some of my time away from photographing several doctor's appointments and other stuff. We did make it up into the Rocky Mountain National Park, though, and I did get some fall pictures. Attempted to photograph the Milky Way last night, or night before last, but I don't know. I just didn't have my camera on the right settings, and it was cold out there. Just saying, up on top of that mountain, a little breeze is like winter. It wasn't. And it wasn't freezing, but I guess compared to 90 down below, it was pretty cool. So, have a great day, and I'll be back with some better pictures and more wildlife, I guess. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Bye-bye.